In my previous vlog, I informed my supervisor about the line fault situation at Gangrim Lhakhang and ended the day there. As soon as my supervisor received the update, he immediately dispatched a backup team to my station. We gathered our tools, equipment, and spare cable before starting our journey toward Gangrim Lhakhang.
Okay.
We carried our equipment and began walking. The weather was extremely hot. Every step became more difficult as we carried heavy tools and extra cable under the scorching sun. It felt like the heat was draining our energy with every meter we covered. After struggling for some time, we realized walking all the way would take too long. So we came up with another plan, using my motorcycle. First, we cleared enough of the blockage to allow the bike to squeeze through. There were 3 of us, but only one motorcycle. I could only carry one person at a time. I would drop one teammate ahead, return for the second, and repeat the process over and over again. It wasn't easy, but it was faster than carrying everything on foot. Hour after hour, we continued this process until we finally reached Tshogpa. The rough terrain and constant back-and-forth trips had consumed most of my fuel. By then, we were physically exhausted. It had taken us an entire day just to get there. It was already around 8 p.m. when we arrived. We were warmly welcomed by our hosts, despite arriving late and tired. They offered us hot tea and freshly cooked maize. After such a difficult day, their kindness meant a lot to us. To our host family and the Tshogpa, thank you for taking care of us. The next morning, we woke up at 7 a.m. The sky was clear, the weather was beautiful, and after having breakfast, we prepared ourselves for the final journey toward Gangrim Lhakhang. Not long after we started, we encountered another blockage. When I came alone before, there was no way I could clear it by myself. But now, with 3 people working together, the situation was different. We didn't want to waste another 2.5 hours walking with heavy equipment. So we grabbed our tools and started clearing the path. After clearing the blockage and transporting ourselves and the equipment once again, we finally reached Gangrim Lhakhang. Now, the real work could begin. Although we already knew the approximate fault location, we still needed to inspect the entire area carefully. We pushed through thick vegetation and cleared sections of the jungle while checking for any additional damage. The fault was exactly where we expected. A fallen tree had snapped the cable. Immediately, restoration work began. We pulled cable from one side, then the other, connected the damaged section using the spare cable we carried all the way from the station, and secured the line. At the same time, we removed dangerous branches and trees that could cause future faults. Once the repair work was completed, one of my teammates went to switch on the MCCB at the distribution box. Meanwhile, I went to the customer's premises to verify the supply. After receiving confirmation from my teammate, I checked the energy meter and asked the customer to switch on their appliances. And just like that, the power was back. The customer's smile said everything. Seeing their happiness reminded us why we do this job. All the walking, sweating, and hard work suddenly felt worthwhile. By this time, it was already around 5 p.m. We were completely exhausted and hungry. Near a small stream, we finally sat down for lunch. Using banana leaves as our table, we divided our meal into 3 portions and shared 2 cans of mackerel fish. Simple food, but after a day like this, it tasted better than any restaurant meal. After lunch, we called our driver for pickup. Fortunately, local people had managed to clear more of the road. Although it was still risky, vehicles could now pass through. Our mission was complete. Power had been restored, and it was finally time to head home. This journey taught us something important. Sometimes the destination isn't the hardest part, the road itself is. There were roadblocks, heat, exhaustion, lack of fuel, and countless moments when things became difficult. But every challenge became easier when we faced it together. This restoration wasn't just about fixing a power line, it was about teamwork, determination, and serving people who depend on electricity in their daily lives. The road to Gangrim Lhakhang reminded us that meaningful work often requires sacrifice. And at the end of every difficult journey, the greatest reward is knowing that your effort made a difference in someone else's life. Always follow safety rules. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Till then, we'll see you in the next adventure. Take care.